In the midst of the conflict between Israel and Palestine, which has captured the world's attention, a video has gone viral, drawing everyone's interest. A mysterious figure, dressed like biblical prophets, has appeared on the streets. Social media is buzzing with rumors and speculations about the true identity of this enigmatic presence. Moses, Enoch, or Elijah? Who is this elderly figure, and what role does he play amid the ongoing war between Israel and the armed group? Now, let's focus on the central character of this intriguing story, the mysterious elderly man. His presence in the streets of Israel and, according to some reports, in the city of Washington, has left everyone astonished. Let's take a closer look at who he is. This elderly man dresses in a way that evokes biblical prophets. With attire reminiscent of ancient times, a white beard, and a penetrating gaze, it's hard not to think of biblical figures like Moses as we see him walking. Videos and photos of this elderly man strolling through the streets have gone viral within hours, and theories about his identity continue to grow. On social media, people have not stopped sharing their opinions. Some assert that this elderly man could be the prophet Moses, citing his clothing and appearance resembling the biblical description. Others argue that he might be the prophet Elijah, who, according to scriptures, was taken to heaven in a chariot of fire without experiencing death. Some even mention Enoch, who walked with Yahweh. Who is this elderly man really, and what is his role amid these challenging times? Let's thoroughly investigate each of the theories proposed about the identity of this mysterious individual. But before we clarify these theories, leave your thoughts in the comments. Who do you believe this strange character is? Now, let's delve into Moses, one of the most prominent prophets in the Bible. Moses led the Israelites in their exodus from Egypt, known for his role in the liberation of the people and receiving the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai. However, we must consider that, according to scriptures, specifically in Deuteronomy 34 verse 5, Moses died on Mount Nebo before reaching the Promised Land. So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab, just as the Lord had said. Furthermore, in the book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 9, we learn how the devil disputed the body of Moses. When the archangel Michael contended with the devil and disputed about the body of Moses, he did not dare to pronounce a blasphemous judgment but said, "The Lord rebuke you." However, some theories suggesting that the elderly man could be Moses are erroneous. The scriptures recount that Moses died on Mount Nebo before entering the Promised Land, dismissing the possibility of him being the mysterious figure. Elijah, on the other hand, was taken to heaven in a chariot of fire in a powerful scene described in 2 Kings 2 verse 11, and it came to pass, as they still went on, and talked, that, behold, there appeared a chariot of fire, and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder, and Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. This unique experience is a reason why some theories suggest that the elderly man could be Elijah. This event serves as a strong argument, as Elijah did not experience death as we know it but was taken to heaven by God. Regarding Enoch, the Bible states that he lived for 365 years and was taken by God while still alive, as Genesis 5 verse 24 narrates. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. Enoch, though less known, is an equally fascinating figure. Mentioned in the book of Genesis, he is credited with the uniqueness of walking with God. The Bible states that God took him while he was still alive, suggesting he did not experience death. This makes him another plausible candidate to be the mysterious elderly man. But what significance would his return have in these tumultuous times? The connection between these biblical figures and contemporary history is a source of speculation and reflection. Some believe that if their return is true, it could carry prophetic or symbolic meaning in the midst of turbulent and challenging times. The theories about the identity of the elderly man and his purpose intertwine with the uncertainty surrounding the Israel-Palestine conflict. Amid the complexity of this war, the appearance of the elderly man becomes an enigma in itself, laden with symbolism and mystery. The presence of the mysterious elderly man amid the conflict in Israel and Palestine raises fundamental questions about its significance in the current context. What connection does his appearance have with this complex situation? The first evident connection is temporality. In the midst of a conflict gripping the world's attention, the elderly man's appearance becomes a symbol in itself. Is he a messenger of hope amidst adversity, or does he warn of a greater danger? The mysterious figure of the elderly man has been linked to a fascinating theory, that of the two witnesses of the apocalypse. But what does this theory mean, and how does it connect with Elijah, Enoch, and biblical prophecy? In the book of Revelation, in chapter 11, verses 3 to 6, two witnesses are mentioned who will fulfill a prophetic role. Some Jewish scholars believe these two witnesses are precisely Elijah and Enoch. They are described as the two olive trees and the two lampstands standing before God on earth. They are also attributed the power to shut the sky so that it does not rain, turn water into blood, and strike the earth with plagues. These witnesses have the ability to protect themselves and pronounce divine judgment on those who try to harm them. It is described that they are killed by the beast that rises from the abyss. But after 3.5 days, they resurrect and are taken to heaven in a cloud. The theory suggests that the coming of these two witnesses, particularly Elijah and Enoch, could be related to the prophecy and redemption of Israel. It is believed that their arrival will be a catalyst for a holy revolution in Israel and the appearance of the 144,000 anointed ones from the 12 tribes of Israel. The appearance of the two witnesses could play a crucial role in the future of Israel and the search for the lost 10 tribes. Could their presence be related to this prophecy and the hopes of a spiritual revolution amid the conflict? This year has been marked by a series of astonishing celestial events. Planetary conjunctions have captured the attention of many. The alignment of the moon with Jupiter and Venus has created impressive celestial displays. Furthermore, we had a solar eclipse called the Ring of Fire and another lunar eclipse in the same month. These astronomical events are signs in the skies that have been observed and recorded since ancient times. In the current context, some interpret these celestial events as signs or omens of what is happening on Earth. Global unrest, with conflicts and rumors of war, adds an additional layer of meaning to these observations. The appearance of the elderly man dressed as biblical prophets amid these celestial signs adds an element of mystery and speculation. Could his presence be related to astrology and prophecies? The truth is, we won't know for certain whether he is truly one of the witnesses or just an elderly man walking in the area. Do you believe these prophecies are being fulfilled at this moment? Let us know in the comments. Social media is filled with comments from people who see in the elderly man a source of hope. Amidst uncertainty, some interpret his presence as a sign that better times may be on the horizon. In the current context, the search for hope and comfort is stronger than ever. The idea that the elderly man could be a figure related to protection and redemption resonates deeply with those going through tough times. Worldwide attention is focused on the Middle East, where tensions are palpable, and the danger of a larger-scale conflict is a reality. In this scenario, the appearance of the elderly man adds a layer of mystery and hope to the situation. People gather to see the elderly man, as if his mere presence could offer comfort and a glimpse of light in the midst of darkness. It's a reminder of how biblical figures and symbols can have a profound emotional impact in times of adversity. We encourage you to continue participating in the conversation. What theories do you have about the identity of the elderly man? How do you see his relationship with celestial events and the current conflict? Thank you for joining us in this exploration. Leave your comments, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for future updates and explorations of this enigma. We don't know where it will lead us, but we hope to discover it with you. Until next time.